Well, here I come to you guys with a new upgrade. So if you have been following the channel already, you know I always like to overcomplicate things. So in this one, I managed to find a 145 mile an hour gauge cluster. Now the only problem with this gauge cluster, which is, I think it looks brand new, I'm not sure, I bought it off of the forum, but regardless, bought it from one of the guys at Casper. I think it was the president of Casper Electronics or something, not sure. Anyway, the thing I like about it is that, as you can see here, it has those long lines, and as you can see, you've been able to see since the beginning of the video, I have one of these with, hold on, bam, with the little numbers and the kilometers per hour, miles an hour. And I kind of gambled it in that, since the bottom of the lines look about evenly spaced as these, that I might be able to just put this inlay in this one and call it good and be happy with the Dash. So we'll see how that goes, and in the process I'll kind of show you what all is going on inside of these. Yeah. So anyways, the first thing I noticed here is that it looks like they taped this over from the underneath, maybe to use it as a noise control, and that the lens is also different. I'm hoping that taking off these 4 screws removes this whole piece, because in the other one, let me show you, in this other piece you have the lens like this over that, so you would remove the lens, then this piece comes out. But here they've made it, I guess they've improved the design by making it an overlay, which I kind of like. I'm gonna see how the vessel sits on there, and I'm actually put a piece of tape up here, that way I don't have dirt going in, or unless they covered that already, which they didn't. But yeah, I'm actually kind of liking this Dash so far. And part of the other reason why I wanted that other inlay is because, as you can see here, 5 and the 145 are really high, and like when you're sitting in front of it, you might not be able to see the 145. Not that it really matters, but I think aesthetically the other one looks better. So I'm gonna give that a try and see how it goes. Shouldn't be too hard. So anyways, I thought I'd speed this up. So this is what I'm replacing, because I want, where is it? Because I want this one. So now I'm just gonna clean this one up, make it pretty, put it back in there, and continue on. And since I have this out, I'm gonna take advantage to go ahead and throw in my LED lights. So the last modification I want to do to mine is actually I want to paint the needles. I don't know if you noticed before, but in my old Dash I had them painted orange. Here's how I did it. So anyways, pretty much you just watch me modify by changing the inlay, which this is the inlay. This one has that sticker on top. It's probably 85 mile an hour underneath. But anyway, so this Casper Dash got that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is that I got to go find me some electrical tape. I'm going to wrap around here the edges and then cover these two holes back here and just leave the one on the side open. Because with these LEDs in here, light's going to come through and you're actually going to be able to see between the dash surround and the actual dash of the car. Once I'm done with that, we'll go over to the other dash that I have, which is going to be Damien's. So you're going to pretty much see me detail it, put the good stuff in it, and yeah. Now this is the other 145 that my buddy Damien's buying. So pretty much here's the carcass or whatever you want to call it. And here's the guts. And here you can see it at work. So anyways, this is the other 145 Dash I have. This is the old one that I bought from one of the guys up at Anderson's. But pretty much all I did to this one's lube it up. Literally all I wanted out of this one was the inlay. And since that's all I wanted, I was going to get rid of it. But then my buddy Damien wants it. So I decided since I had it apart, might as well lube it so it doesn't make any noise or anything like that. And yeah. So it's all lubed up now, and come on, there we go. It's all lubed up now, and I just gotta put it back together, check all the connections and all of that. He doesn't want needles colored or anything, so pretty much all I'm doing is swapping the LED module for the RPM and boost, which is this thing right here. Like, so pretty much you'll find this video useful if you're trying to install your own or you're trying to debate whether you are you can do it yourself. Taking out the dash is a bit of a pain because the wire attaches, has this retainer here, so you pretty much have to stick your finger in there, press this down, and then with your other hand come underneath and pull it out. And then you also have an optical sensor here, which has a small screw on it, and you have to undo that to be able to pull it out. But the main thing holding it back is going to be your check engine light, which is a very short harness. Then you're going to have another harness coming out through here, which is the one for the LED module. And that one, you can kind of pull it out and tug it a little bit. Just be careful how much force you put against it. But yeah, that pretty much takes out your dash. Once you have the dash out, you're gonna remove the 4 screws here, and then you're gonna have 4 more screws on this bottom plate right here. So you're gonna have that 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this comes out, and then the module is free to go. And then to install it, pretty much revert the steps. Now you get to see me do it. I'm not gonna make a very long video about this. It's very straightforward. As you can see, there's not much in here. So yeah.